Business Daily leading with this. The headline is Chandaria gets back seized firm as banks waive 6 billion shilling loan. But the interesting point here, and that is for the majority, and I'm sure you've seen this, motorists face 20,000 shilling fine for lack of digital car plates, and this is effective in October and for 18 months. People have 18 months to comply to this, and the argument from the Interior Ministry is that it fights the increased cases of duplication of current ones by tax evasion cartels. So there's a security angle to this. I don't know whether you agree, and if you'll be the first to comply in the first month or halfway through or at the end of 18 months.
It is going to cut the fake plates.
Right.
It is going to bring accountability because if somebody passed by or if a vehicle can be identified digitally, then you cannot escape. And you see the idea of tracing people like cows or tracing vehicles like cows is archaic because this is what happened even in civilized places.
Right.
You just type and pin the plate, and wherever you stop, you know, this thing of you are stopped and then catch me if you can, and the police have to run after you with literally like madmen, causing accident and all the whatever will be gone.
Yes.
Because now with the digital plate, I can simply put an alert that, yes, this vehicle is coming that way.
Right.
When they reach Nakuru, this is the plate. So that when the police enter that number plate, they find that this number plate have this issue and this issue, this issue. You cannot escape if you are told to go to court because those tickets will be attached to the number plate. And therefore, that vehicle can be impounded because the number plate can be tagged with any infraction, with any ticket, whether it is parking that you have. But ultimately, you know, the other side should also be improved. The side of the technology for the police, including the traffic police, that they should have the gadgets and the ability to make use and to take advantage of that digital.
Right.
I'm imagining of a situation where, like other countries, then all the traffic police must have their camera on while engaging.
Right.
And that will just finish corruption. Then we again move on.
And close to that issue, in fact, is the driving license, the ones that have chips and they're meant to be smart. And ideally, you're meant to be able to even, renew it digitally, and it's a go.
It's more secure.
Yeah, there seems to be a disconnect between NTSA and even the police, the traffic police, in terms of if you produce the soft copy using the app, NTSA app, they won't go by that. They say they want something physical, which beats the purpose of a digital driving license.
Yeah, and you see when you see that disconnect in these systems, you think it is being primitive or slow.
Yes.
No, it is way being advanced. That if you sanitize this thing very well, I will not be able to pick money on the road.
Right.
And so this chaos. And where is your license? Or I don't have it, because the license for like public vehicle have become the wallet where you put the money inside.
Yes.
Now, when you remove that, and it has become almost an informal culture that you open your license, you put some cash. Where is the license means you have put something, then they nod and take the money and give you back the license. So it's almost transactional.
Right.
And so what you are taking away from us is the safe way that we harvest.
Right.
And that is why the body camera could help for the police. Generally, all this confusion are deliberate because people don't want clear, justified, accountable, verifiable system of both license. People want a window to bargain. But in this photo, ikai wewe. No, ni mimi mzee, nini mbaya. And in the process, it becomes a marketplace.
Yes.
Let's exchange hands in terms of...
Let's finish with something that is actually effective from tomorrow now, and I'm sure it affects you unless you are with the solar power. And that's on page 7 of the Business Daily. Kenya Power bars vendors from selling tokens. Kenya Power has locked out banks and third-party vendors from selling tokens for prepaid customers over increasing complaints from customers about delays and cases of bill fraud. And they outline now what the clients will be following in terms of the process. And prepaid customers will only buy tokens through the M-Pesa pay bill 888880. That's 580, while postpaid clients will pay bills using 13 bank accounts, and the M-Pesa pay bills are 68, that is 88888, and that is 4899. And more details on that. But what do you make of this in terms of making sure that when you get, you know, bills, power bills that are inflated, that you don't know, you didn't use that, and this being a way and means of doing away with it?
Yeah, I'm wondering what mischief that is supposed to address. But overall, where there has been customer complaints, because we are supposed to, you know, even the Constitution talk of service delivery and customer rights, but it has been more from the Kenya Power side. Rarely have you heard it being from the vendors. So I think it is escapism. Yeah. It is scapegoating from the real problem, because the real problem that there is even meetings, committees to review the pressures and the complaints about, including corruption and hidden taxes, lack of accountability, have been in the company itself. So why do you go and look? Why are you seeing a squirrel and not seeing an elephant? That the main problem is within, not without.
Right. But hey, let's see how it is received starting tomorrow. This is effective tomorrow. That is cutting out vendors and third parties from selling tokens for prepaid customers. And yes, we'll be